Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're diving into something really key if you're in the fitness business.
Mm.
How do you actually stand out? I mean, there's gyms everywhere.
Yeah, it's super competitive. And our sources today, they're pointing towards a pretty cool strategy.
Right. It's about using your own trainers,
Yeah,
basically turning them into, well, almost local celebrities.
exactly. It's about building a brand people really follow, connect with.
We've been looking at this white paper, Leveraging Your Trainers as Local Celebrities by Thomas. It's packed with ideas.
Yeah, it really is. So our mission today is basically to unpack the best strategies from that stuff you as a fitness business owner can actually use to build that following, but, focusing on your trainers.
And it makes sense, doesn't it? Because there's so much noise out there, but that genuine human connection that cuts through.
Totally. Jim Thomas really argues that trainers are this, untapped resource for building trust and real relationships.
Think about it if you're looking for a gym or advice. Who do you trust more? Some logo.
Or a trainer you've actually seen. Someone who connects with people, shares their own story, helps people get results. It's obvious, really.
Yeah. So this deep dive is definitely for you, the owner, looking for that competitive edge, trying to build that strong community.
Okay, so let's dig in. Why this focus on trainers? What's the real power behind that idea?
Well, the paper hits on a few big things. First off, it's just relatability, isn't it?
Absolutely. People connect with people. It's just how we're wired.
Mm-hmm.
Trainers give your brand a human face. Makes it less corporate.
Less intimidating, maybe?
Yeah, and it taps into social proof, too. You see someone you can relate to, achieving things, helping others. It works.
We've all felt that, right? That one instructor whose energy just clicks and you keep going back.
Exactly. That personal connection, and that leads straight into the next point. Trust.
Right.
Trainers build these really strong bonds with clients. They're not just instructors, they're mentors, motivators.
Mm-hmm.
So when you celebrate them, that trust kind of splashes onto the whole business.
It's like getting a trusted referral, but you experience it directly. What else?
Storytelling. Huge potential there.
Yeah.
Every trainer has a story, right? Their own fitness journey, the struggles, the wins.
Mm.
And they see client transformations happen every day.
Mm.
Those real stories, they resonate way more than just listing features.
Oh, absolutely. A story about someone achieving something real, especially with a specific trainer's help. That's powerful stuff for someone who's maybe hesitant to start.
Super powerful. And then there's the practical side, the built-in audience.
How so?
Well, lots of trainers, even newer ones, have their own little networks, maybe some social media followers.
Okay.
If you support that, tap into it strategically, you could really widen your gym's reach quite a bit.
So pulling it together, Jim Thomas is basically saying, if your trainers become known, become those local experts, your gym becomes the place people want to be.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
It's driven by those individual connections happening inside your gym.
Okay, makes sense. So how do we actually do it? The paper lays out 3 core strategies, right? First one's content marketing.
Yep. Strategy 1, content marketing, but with your trainers right in the spotlight.
Okay, break that down. What kind of content are we talking about here?
It's about consistently showing off their expertise, but also their personalities, like maybe weekly or bi-weekly trainer spotlights on social.
Spotlights? Like what? Their story?
Yeah, their journey, their specialties, maybe even some fun facts, things that make them relatable, human.
Fun facts. I like that. Makes them seem less like just fitness machines.
Exactly. And video. You absolutely need video. Short tips from trainers.
Like workout snippets.
Yeah, or answering common questions, debunking fitness myths,
Mm-hmm.
things people actually search for. Make them quick, shareable.
Okay, good point. Position them as the go-to source for quick answers.
And think about addressing specific pain points people have. That builds trust fast. Makes your trainers look like problem solvers.
Right, not just showing exercises, but solving problems. What about social media, making it more interactive?
Oh, social media takeovers are great for that. Let a trainer run your Instagram stories for a day.
Really?
Yeah, show their style, their day, maybe answer questions live. It adds a really authentic voice.
Okay. You'd need to plan that though, right? Give them a goal.
Definitely. Plan it out. What's the aim? More engagement. Sign-ups for a class, then track it. See what works.
I could see clients loving that, getting a peek behind the curtain.
Totally. And testimonials. When you get a great client success story, make sure you highlight the trainer who helped them.
Good call. Connect the result directly to the person.
That link is super persuasive.
What about just the everyday stuff, the candid moments?
Yes. Behind-the-scenes stuff is gold. Trainers prepping, encouraging someone, doing their own workout snippet. It builds that community vibe, makes the place feel real.
Okay, and there was a pro tip for all this content. Something about reach.
Ah, yes, the pro tip. Crucial for organic reach, getting seen without paying. Always tag the trainer's personal social profile, with their permission, obviously.
Ah, smart. So their followers see the gym, your followers see the trainer.
Exactly. It cross-pollinates, everyone's network grows, it's win-win.
Okay, content check.
Where?
What's the second big strategy? You mentioned live events.
Strategy 2. Live events. This is where you really cement your trainers as local fitness leaders. Face-to-face connection, community building.
Makes total sense. People connect differently in person. What kind of events are we thinking?
Well, you could do simple trainer meet and greet nights, keep it informal, social, let members and even potential members just chat with the trainers.
Nice. Low pressure, builds rapport.
Yeah. Or trainer-hosted free workouts. Think like a boot camp in the park, a charity fitness event, a pop-up workout somewhere visible,
Gets the trainer in the gym out in the community. Good visibility.
and shows off their skills without requiring a commitment up front.
What about stuff inside the gym? More structured.
Oh yeah, fitness challenges or competitions are always popular. Make your trainers team captains.
Ooh, I like that. Fosters that team spirit, bit of fun competition.
And highlights the trainer's leadership. Then there are workshops or seminars.
On specific topics.
Exactly. Let trainers lead sessions on things they specialize in. Nutrition, injury prevention, maybe mental toughness, strength programming, whatever their niche is.
Adds serious value for members.
Right.
And shows off the team's expertise.
Definitely positions them as knowledgeable experts.
Yeah.
And one more idea.
Yeah.
Podcasts or live interviews.
Right.
Like a regular Facebook Live or even a simple podcast. Interview your trainers, talk trends, do Q&As.
Expands the reach beyond just the gym members. Taps into that audio-video trend.
For sure. And the pro tip for events.
What was that one?
Name the event after the trainer. Don't just call it Summer Boot Camp. Call it Coach Sarah's Summer Shred Boot Camp. Directly links the event, the experience, everything back to that trainer, boosts their personal brand.
Precisely. Gives them ownership.
Okay, clever. So we've got content, we've got live events. What's the third pillar? You mentioned media. Strategy 3. Getting trainers featured in local media. This is about building that third-party credibility. Huge for recognition.
Yeah, getting in the local paper or on the news, that definitely boosts someone's profile. But how do you actually make that happen? Seems tricky.
It takes effort, but it's doable. Start with press releases.
For what?
Anytime a trainer achieves something new certification, runs a marathon for charity, wins something, write it up, send it to local news outlets, blogs, maybe even radio or TV stations.
So actively shout about their wins. Don't wait to be noticed.
Exactly. And pitch them as expert sources.
How does that work?
Reach out to local reporters or editors covering health and fitness. Let them know you have trainers who can speak knowledgeably on different topics. Offer them as resources for stories they're already working on.
So be helpful to the media. Give them easy access to experts.
Makes their job easier. You could even host a media day.
At the gym.
Yeah. Invite journalists in.
Hi.
Let them meet the trainers, maybe try a mini workout, get some quotes, film a little. Make it easy for them to create content about you.
That's a proactive way to build relationships with the press. What about partnering up?
Local partnerships are great. Team up with, say, a health food store, a wellness center, maybe even a local school. Do joint workshops or events featuring your trainers.
Cross-promotion. Tap into their audience, they tap into yours, builds credibility in different circles.
Exactly. And finally, awards.
Like best trainer in town.
Yeah, those kinds of things. Nominate your trainers for local best of lists or community awards, then get your members and community to vote. Just getting nominated raises visibility.
Okay. And there was a pro tip for dealing with media, wasn't there? Something about preparation.
Crucial one. Basic media training for your trainers.
Why is that so important?
So they feel confident, teach them how to handle questions, stay on message, how to present themselves well, especially on camera. You want them to shine and represent the brand well.
Good point. Can't just throw them to the wolves.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the how. Let's talk about the why again, the payoff. What are the real benefits for a gym that does all this?
Oh, the benefits are significant. First off, member loyalty goes way up.
Because of that connection.
Yeah, that emotional bond with a trainer they like and trust makes them much stickier, less likely to shop around.
Makes sense. People stay where they feel connected. What about new members?
Big impact there, too. Popular trainers become referral machines. Happy clients rave about their trainer to friends, family. That word of mouth is powerful,
So it drives organic growth. People trust recommendations from friends.
always. And financially,
Yeah, does it help the bottom line?
it can. Trainers with strong brands often command more for premium programs or private sessions, maybe even branded merch down the line, if that fits.
Interesting. Opens up potential revenue streams tied to their influence.
And remember the content we talked about?
Uh-huh. The spotlights, the videos.
That stuff almost always gets better organic reach and engagement than just posting gym pics or generic ads. People respond to people.
Right. More clicks, more shares when there's a face attached.
Definitely. And lastly, don't underestimate the internal impact.
On the team itself.
Yeah. When you recognize and celebrate your trainers like this, it builds a way stronger, more positive culture. They feel valued, motivated. That means better job satisfaction, lower turnover.
Which is huge in the fitness industry. Trainer turnover can be a real killer.
Exactly. So it's good for business inside and out.
Okay, so Jim Thomas wraps up his white paper with some final thoughts. What's the main message he really hammers home?
His core point is just reinforcing that authentic human connection is the key differentiator today. It's not just about the workouts anymore.
It's about the people.
It's about the people.
Yeah.
Elevating your trainers, making them those local figures. You're building a community people genuinely want to belong to. Like he says, people follow people, not logos.
And he sees this as the future for successful gyms.
Yeah, he's pretty clear. The businesses that win are the ones that humanize their brand, tell great stories, and really champion their people, especially their trainers.
And he leaves owners with a specific question to chew on, right?
He does. It's a great one. How can I make my trainers the heroes of my brand story?
Makes you really think strategically about their role.
It's a direct challenge, a call to action. Put them in the center stage.
So that final line sums it all up perfectly.
Yeah, because when your trainers win, your business wins too. Simple as that. It highlights that synergy.
Okay. So wrapping up this deep dive, we've really dug into Jim Thomas's ideas on how fitness businesses can genuinely thrive by making their trainers more visible, more celebrated.
Yeah, we looked at why it works, that relatability, trust, storytelling, their networks, and then how the three core strategies, using content effectively, leveraging live events, and getting that local media attention.
And the end result, the big prize, is a stronger gym community, a more loyal base, and just a more resilient brand overall.
So the question for you listening is, think about your team. Who's got that amazing story that isn't being told widely enough? What's one small step you could take, maybe even today, to start putting one of these ideas into action?
We've given you the what and the how from the white paper. Now, what are you going to do with it?
And if you do want more help with this stuff, business systems, improving your facility, trainer branding, even turnarounds, Jim Thomas's company, fmconsulting.net, is definitely worth checking out.
Great point. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to this deep dive.